Stop doing these 7 container gardening mistakes. You're killing your plants. Container gardening sounds simple. A pot, some soil, and a seed, right? But if your plants are yellowing, wilting, or just refusing to grow, it's not bad luck. You're likely making one or more of these 7 common container gardening mistakes that, honestly, silently destroy healthy roots and waste your effort. Let's fix them so your next harvest thrives, lush, green, and bursting with life. Number 1. Using the wrong container size. This is really the #1 killer of container plants. If the pot is too small, roots can't breathe or absorb enough nutrients. Too big, and the soil stays soggy, suffocating the roots. So, here's how to fix it. Choose a pot that's just slightly larger than the plant's root ball, about 2 inches wider on all sides. Fast-growing veggies like tomatoes or peppers need at least 5 gallons, while herbs and leafy greens can totally thrive in 1 to 3 gallons. And always make sure the pot has proper drainage holes at the bottom. So, in containers, water doesn't behave like it does in the ground. Without balance, your plants can drown or, honestly, dry up really fast. To fix this, just stick your finger about 2 inches into the soil. If it's dry, go ahead and water deeply until it drains out the bottom. Never water on a schedule. Always water based on what your plants actually need. Oh, and elevate your pots a little so excess water can escape, and avoid using trays that trap moisture underneath. If you're in a hot climate, mulching the top layer with straw or leaves really helps reduce evaporation. Garden soil is actually too heavy for containers. It compacts easily, blocks oxygen, and can trap way too much water. So, always use a well-draining potting mix that's made specifically for containers. If you want to make your own, you can mix 1 part compost, 1 part coco coir or peat moss, and 1 part perlite or coarse sand. This combo keeps your mix nice and fluffy, super airy, and packed with microbial life, which is honestly just perfect for healthy roots. Even if you have the best soil and you water just right, it really won't save your plants if they're stuck in the wrong kind of light. Here's how to fix it. Check each plant's sunlight needs. Leafy greens like spinach and lettuce do best in partial shade. That's about 4 to 6 hours a day. Tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers need full sun, so aim for 6 to 8 hours daily. Most herbs prefer at least 6 hours or more. Oh, and don't forget to rotate your containers every week to give them even light exposure. If you're growing indoors, go for LED grow lights. Fruiting plants usually need 12 to 16 hours a day under those. So, number 5, skipping fertilization. Nutrients in container soil wash out quickly due to frequent watering. Without feeding, your plants starve. To fix this, feed your plants every 2 to 3 weeks using organic liquid fertilizer, compost tea, or worm castings. For slow-release nutrition, mix organic granular fertilizer into the soil before planting. And, a tablespoon of bone meal or banana peel powder can also give roots a potassium and phosphorus boost for bigger blooms and fruits. Number 6. Crowding plants together. It's tempting to fit as many plants as possible in one pot, but overcrowding leads to poor airflow, disease, and competition for nutrients. Alright, let's fix it. Give each plant its space. For instance, you want 1 tomato per 5 to 7 gallon pot, 2 peppers per 10-gallon container, and herbs like basil or parsley can share, but not too close, at least 6 inches apart. Just think of your pots as tiny ecosystems. Each one needs room to thrive. So, here's number 7. Ignoring temperature and wind. Containers heat up and cool down faster than the ground, and wind can quickly dry soil or even break delicate stems. So, here's what you can do. Move your pots to sheltered areas during strong winds or, when the sun is just blazing hot. Try grouping your containers together to create a little microclimate. They actually protect each other from heat loss and excessive drying. And for summer you can wrap your pots in burlap or switch to lighter colored containers to help reflect some of that heat. Alright, here's the final takeaway. Container gardening is honestly one of the most rewarding ways to grow your own food, even if you only have a small space. But, success really depends on mastering the basics. Right container, right soil, right care. When you fix these 7 mistakes, your plants will stop struggling and finally start thriving. You'll notice richer greens, deeper roots, and faster growth, all from pots that actually work with nature, not against it. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Try adding a layer of compost or worm castings to the top of your containers every few weeks. It helps feed the microbes and boosts your soil life naturally. No chemical fertilizer needed. Botanical Bliss.